See what
I
happens
didn't.
when it comes to interviews. What happens? Candidates always think that we need a job, and that is why we are begging for it, or we are in the need, or so we have to be very like this. No,
And
it is required skills can differ according to the roles, according to the companies. But one is very common, which I have seen in each and every domain, every field, every area of work. Hello, Pawan. Good afternoon, and welcome to the session. It's really nice to see you here.
Thank you, ma'am.
How
Very
are
good
you?
afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, how are you?
Fine, ma'am.
Fine.
Fine, ma'am.
Great. And how's your day been going?
Great, ma'am.
Great. Fantastic. Really glad to know. Okay, since we are meeting for the very first time, can you tell me about yourself first?
I am Pawan Kumar. I am from Andhra Pradesh, madam.
Hmm.
And I am graduated from Ideal College and 2020 passed out, madam, degree. And my father was doing farming, madam.
Okay.
And mummy is housemaking, madam.
Your mummy is homemaker. Okay.
Uh,
Great. And what are you currently doing?
I'm helping father, madam. Present searching for job and
Okay, so you are searching for a
pursuing
job.
for a job.
Okay, so then you stumbled upon my videos, maybe when you were searching about how to prepare for interviews.
Sometimes watching videos, madam, interview mock interviews and a little bit scaring and little bit scaring, madam.
I know it always a nerve-wracking thing when it comes to attend interviews, especially when it comes to say things confidently, fluently in English, right?
I
Mm-hmm.
didn't speak confidently, madam, with others.
Okay, so have you already given a few interviews?
Some interviews I'm attend, madam,
Mm-hmm.
but they didn't reply, madam.
Oh, you have just applied and then you gave the interview too, but after that they didn't say anything.
Yeah, madam.
Don't you even get to the
Last
feedback?
last time I applied Axis Bank
Hmm.
for the job.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I'm at the Delhi and on that time at the time
Mm-hmm.
in Manali trip,
Okay.
and I didn't attend the interview, madam. That's why.
You had the interview, but you missed it because of the trip.
Yes, madam.
Okay. So when is your next interview now?
I didn't apply anything, madam.
You didn't apply?
Yes, madam.
Hmm. Okay. So why are you not applying?
What did you say? What's that called? I don't know.
Because of the lack of the recruitments or what?
Because of May passed out 2020 and so much gap, madam. That's why they.
Okay. Huge thing, maybe very big challenge that is in front of you. Then you can conquer it by becoming very fluent, confident, of I must say, assertive communicator or assertive person, which can show that how valuable you are, how good you are at managing things, or maybe at convincing people, or maybe generating lead, or anything as per the requirement. You have to show your skills, or maybe you have to first master your skills in that particular area. So what do you feel you have the strength when this is a very common question which is asked in interviews, because they hire for work purpose, of course, right? So they ask you the strengths, or the strengths which can really add value in their company itself. So when they ask you about your strengths, what do you usually say, or what do you think you have that?
And I know some skills, ma'am, and Excel or MS Word, mm, PowerPoint, and Tally also I know, madam.
Okay. So like this you say to them, so you have maybe skills in that these while coming to using these applications, but maybe softwares, maybe but you are not presenting or saying these things assertively, and that is why they are not confident to hire you, right? So you have to prepare well to present in a well manner that okay, you really have these qualities, you really are very good at these things. See what
I
happens
didn't.
when it comes to interviews. What happens? Candidates always think that we need a job, and that is why we are begging for it, or we are in the need, or so we have to be very like this. No, it is equally company also need, company also in that thing like okay, we need somebody. So both people have their own needs. So they are also looking for a person who is really very assertive and very great at the required skills. And required skills can differ according to the roles, according to the companies, but one is very common which I have seen in every each and every domain, every field, every area of work. That is communication. That is like how beautifully, how efficiently and assertively you are able to make your point and convince people. This is one
Okay.
they look first. Like as soon as you join the interview, for they see your body language, and then they see your way of communicating, way of connecting to them. If you are not able to make impression while communicating to them, then their the first thing itself gets in their mind that okay, the person is not able to communicate well, or the person doesn't have a communication skill. So they just deny, because in today's market, in today's era, that is the foremost thing. It is not that I have personally experienced something, but I have connected to more than 700 people now. So they have shared these things with
Uh,
me. Like when it comes to interview, first and foremost thing they check is your communication. Even though I have heard from many people, even though they speak broken English, but if they speak confidently, if they make their points very clearly and firmly, they got selected.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So their English sometimes doesn't matter, sometimes they ignore those grammatical small mistakes, because they know there are a lot of tools which can help you to improve your grammatical mistakes, but you need to be very very great at presenting whatever you speak, no matter how broken it is. Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, so where do you consider yourself in English? Beginner, intermediate?
Beginners, ma'am.
Beginner. How long have you been practicing?
Maybe 6 months.
It's been 6 months. On your own, or are you practicing with somebody, or are you on a particular platform?
Own, madam.
On your own.
Not taught me.
So, what are the
Sometimes,
things? Hmm?
sometime I use it in Telegram app in English conversation, madam. In that
Okay.
group, in some people are talking with strangers, and nice.
Hmm. No, you reminded me. If you like, you can join even my Telegram group too. Then with the same name, Try to Thrive. Their trainer
Right.
Gayatri Sharma takes classes every now and then whenever she has free time, whenever mostly on weekends too. She prefer to take classes, group classes. From there, you will learn a
Okay.
lot because she is an expert of grammar already. So you will learn a lot. If you are lacking in grammar, you can master those grammar rules too with her. And she brings great topics for discussion too. So she tries really hard to help learners out there. So you can join the Telegram group, Try to Thrive. There you will get even many people are
Okay.
talking to each other, like in the group session itself. Whenever she conducts, they participate and they improve. This is one you can try. uh, okay, so
Okay,
that's
ma'am.
great that you have been practicing for 6 months and on your own. So what are the things that you do on regular basis? Like how many minutes do you do each practice, and how many practices you follow?
I didn't understand, ma'am. Can you say again?
For example, there are four practices usually which are considered in order to master English and
Ah,
communication, which is like reading, listening, speaking, and writing. Okay,
okay.
so these four we follow. So, how many practices do you
Okay.
follow? Sorry, on regular basis. Yeah.
I like writing, madam, and I want also speaking sometimes. Google Translator is there. In sometimes that way of talking with them.
You do writing
And
and speaking. Hmm.
yes, madam. And sometimes in my mind, in words, madam, like how to say, I don't know.
Okay. Sometimes do you listen to people?
Yeah, madam. I I'm understanding what others talking, but how to speak, I don't know.
Hmm. Okay. You don't know how to speak. Okay.
Yeah, madam.
So let's focus on speaking today itself, and I will share. Let me share a word with you, and you have to make a sentence using it. Okay.
Okay.
Then I will help you. And we can even discuss your daily routine too. From there, you can get to know if you are very good at grammar or not. Here is a word in the chat box. Can you see? Yeah. Can you read it?
Determined to do what he or she wants and refuses to do anything else.
So it means the word is stubborn. That is the meaning of stubborn. Stubborn, a person who is very stubborn. The meaning is determined to do what he or she wants or believes in, and refuses others' opinion, others what others say or what others ask them to do. They just refuse that. जैसे कि do you
Uh,
understand Hindi?
little bit, madam. I
Little bit.
Telugu understand.
Okay. Do you know the meaning? The word in Hindi जिद्दी बहुत ही जिद्दी.
Jyoti? No,
Jiddi, you
madam.
don't. Jiddi is very, very a person who is very stubborn. I can say stubborn, a person who doesn't do according to the others. He has his own belief. He has his own, way of doing certain things. He does in the same manner, okay, and he refuses others' opinion. So that person is stubborn. That is called in Hindi jiddi. Okay, so
Okay.
what we will do is try to make a sentence using it. You must come across, or you must have come across kids such kids who are very stubborn nowadays. When mother asks them to eat on time, they refuse. When mother asks them to complete their homework, they just prefer to do whenever they feel, or whenever they are not asked, maybe something like. So they are very stubborn. They don't listen to their
Okay.
mothers. So these are called stubborn. Or maybe in kind of a fair or on street, while in the market itself, if the kid starts crying and asks for the toy that I have to take, and I have.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so that is kind
Understand.
of a demand of
Stubborn.
doing that, that they are very stubborn to have that and to do
Okay.
that. Even if the parents are not ready to do that, even the parents are not able to afford that, some kids have the habit of doing such things. So that behavior of the person is called stubborn. Okay. So
Okay.
that is as an adjective we can use. So can you make a sentence using stubborn?
I didn't
You can
get
say
in any word, madam.
there is a kid in my neighborhood who is very stubborn, or one of my close friends is very stubborn.
Hmm.
Simple. That he is very stubborn or she is very stubborn. Or I am very stubborn. Like this. Okay.
One of my friend and Vamsi is very stubborn, madam, because of he is very intelligent guy, and
Oh,
he is what he wants to with others. He definitely got that one, get that
gets
one.
gets the one.
That uh, that
Mm,
point I notice him on him.
mm. Because he is very intelligent, and that is why he's stubborn. He doesn't listen to others, and he gets whatever he wants.
Uh,
Fantastic. That's really great. Okay. Can you tell me your daily routine in which I want to see your present indefinite tense? You have to use only present indefinite tense. At what time you wake up, and what do you do? At what time you have your breakfast, and what time you, study? At what time you take a short nap in the afternoon, in case you take. What time you go outside to play, or maybe to
okay.
visit your friends. Yeah, daily routine.
I wake up at 5:45 a.m. madam, and went to the farming field.
Hmm.
and bring the milk and supply to the customers
Hmm.
and supply to and bring to the home. And then after next I fresh up and go to supply to the milk and
Hmm.
went to the house. And after next I went to the farming field and green grass cutting and feeding to the buffaloes green grass.
Hmm.
And after buffaloes he water feeding madam,
Hmm.
buffaloes for.
Hmm.
And after came to house uh,
Hmm.
12 to 1 p.m.
Hmm.
between.
Hmm.
And after eat and after eat sometime if after sometime sleep. Then again
Okay.
we I'm went to the Malli paddy field buffaloes
Hmm.
and bring to the milk and again supply to the night time
Okay.
customers.
Okay.
And at the 8 p.m. at the go to with my friends and 8 to in 9:30 p.m. in 1.5 go to in outside madam.
Hmm.
And
Okay.
so junk food or go for the junk food and eat something
Hmm.
like chicken soup and chicken fried rice.
Hmm. Okay.
And it's not daily madam, sometimes 1 day 2 days or 3 days gap.
Okay.
And after went to the house, leaving to the friends and went to the house and some videos, mock interviews and watched to the some English videos, madam. You
Hmm.
on YouTube.
Hmm. Okay. That's it. Yeah.
Yes, madam.
Here
That's it.
are two words I'm going to mention in the chat box. See, go and went. Okay.
Ah, yeah, madam.
You used went multiple times while talking about your daily routine. Let me tell
Yes,
you
madam.
one thing. When it comes to tell about your daily routine, we don't use past forms of verb. We use present form,
Oh,
in the
okay.
first form of verbs, which is go,
Okay.
eat, sleep, play, come, meet, talk. These are the present form, the first form of the verbs. Okay, we don't say went.
Okay.
Went is only used only when you are talking about your past experience or past like your yesterday daily routine. If I ask you that, okay, tell me how was your yesterday, or what was your daily routine yesterday, what did you do yesterday, then you can say I went to temple yesterday, I went to school, I went to office, I went to supermarket. Okay, then you can say, because now
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking about yesterday, not today. Okay, but daily
Ah, okay,
routine
madam.
is about daily, it happens, the things which take place every single day, things which take place every single day, which are considered in present simple tense, present indefinite tense we use only. So here is the verb is go, not went.
Okay, madam.
Go is the first form of it. So can you make a sentence using go? Not one. You have to make a lot of sentences using go verb. Try to make sentences. Hmm.
Only for go, madam.
Yeah, using go.
And daily go for friends, madam. We are playing cricket and at the time 3 to 4 p.m. between.
Sorry. Here
And
you brought another tense, which is I am. When you are saying I am, that comes present continuous. Is, am, are. If you are using am, it means
okay,
the verb form will come in ing form. Let keep it aside for a moment. Focus on the first form first. So when you say go, you have to use go in present indefinite. You simply use the verb's first form. I go, I eat, I sleep, I read, I write, I talk, I meet, I dance, I drink. Right? Simply I plus
yes,
V1. I plus V1. Okay. Yes. Repeat
Okay.
after me.
Okay. I go to
I go to the temple.
I go to the temple.
I go to my school.
I go to my school.
I go to the office.
I go to the office.
Yes. Now you got it. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So using go, I plus go, and then make a sentence. I go to visit
Okay,
my
ma'am.
friends.
I go to visit my friends for while spend with them
Hmm. In order to
at
spend
free time.
some time with them. Okay.
Uh, and go I go to the market for
Mm-hmm.
vegetables buying
For
for vegetables.
purchasing vegetables, for buying vegetables.
Uh,
Okay.
I go to beach, madam, and in my cities in the most famous.
Hmm.
I go to Poring Forest also. Is the most famous of Kakinada city, madam.
Okay.
I go to farming field, madam,
Hmm.
and I go to the college.
Hmm.
I go to office.
Hmm.
Mm. I go to cinema.
Yes. So these are the 5 to 10 sentences you have to write down in your notebook today itself. That is your homework. Using go,
Okay,
5 to 10 sentences, read them again and again. I go to office, I go to temple, I go to market, I go to supermarket, I go to mall, I go whatever, wherever you go. Just use go, and
okay.
similarly you can take other verbs. For example, you have to make a sentence using eat.
Eat.
Hmm.
I eat bananas.
Hmm.
I eat apple.
Hmm.
I eat mm, chicken leg piece.
Hmm.
And I eat guava. Chum.
Hmm.
I eat mango. I
Hmm.
eat the sweets. I eat
Hmm.
hot things, hot items. I eat some like of ice creams.
Great. Next verb. Next verb.
I read poetries
Hmm.
and I read some poetries. I read some stories. I read I read uh,
Newspaper. I read the
some of
newspaper.
hero stories, some
Okay. Hmm.
inspirational leaders, freedom
Good, good.
fighters,
Excellent. You
and
got it right. Yeah, next one.
I drink tea and I drink water. I drink milkshakes. I drink cola.
Fantastic. You got it right. So, this is how we use verbs first form with the things which we do, right? What you can do
Okay,
is
ma'am.
pick verbs, make sentences, read them. Now, what we have to do
Okay,
is
ma'am.
you said I eat, I read, I drink, I go. These are the 4 verbs we have completed, right? Now
Yes,
we have to add a little more information in it. For example, I eat junk food. Okay, that's your sentence.
yes,
I
ma'am.
eat junk food. Now you can add the frequency. I eat junk food. Sorry, I eat junk food on the weekends.
Okay, ma'am.
I eat junk food
Yes.
on the weekends.
On the weekends.
Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
or I eat junk food whenever I am with my friends.
Say again, ma'am.
I eat the junk food whenever I am with my friends.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, this is an example to add a little more value. Or you can say, I eat meat cooked by my mother only. Cooked by my mother.
Okay,
Okay, I prefer eating, that is a different form. I eat meat or I eat non veg or whatever cooked by my mother. Okay, I eat burger
okay,
once in a month. I eat burger once in a month, or I eat pizza once in a month. So you are trying to make a little bigger sentence. Hmm. Can you make a sentence using go and try to add a little more information? For example, I go to temple on Saturdays, or I go to the office for, then you can add information for what you go. To I go to the office to give interviews, right? Yeah, little more
Right.
information using go form again. Try.
I go to eat with my friends at the only 2 or 3 days only once.
Can you repeat it? I go to eat with my friends
I go to eat with my friends only on once 2 3 days,
once in
like
3 days.
once in 3 days.
Okay, great. Using eat, use eat form and add a little more information.
I go to eat uh, Domino's pizza once in a month,
Hmm.
and I go to eat barbecue nation in weekly once. I go to eat in my grandmother's house chicken chicken biryani. Madam.
Biryani.
I go to
Okay.
eat chicken biryani
Hmm.
uh, at my mother-in-law's house.
Okay, got it. The next is read.
I read some inspirational stories like Abdul Kalam,
Hmm.
Subhash Chandra Bose. I go
Great.
I go to read I read some poetries on such interest stories only.
Hmm.
Some I read some commentaries books.
Okay.
I read devotional books like Mahabharatam.
Wow. Fantastic. You have done a wonderful job here. The last one, that is drink.
I drink milkshakes only on weekends,
Or maybe after
and
having
I
meal or
drink
before going to bed. Like this also you can add.
uh,
Hmm.
I drink milk before.